Friendly reminder that tomorrow, December 24th, the stock market closes early in observance to Christmas Eve and is completely closed on Christmas Day. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechWhat Solutions, and if you are excited to make some money on Tesla stock, drop a thumbs up. So I wanted to follow up with yesterday's video. As Tesla pulled back, it got a lot of people to ask the question, are we going to break down to $600 a share? Are we going to break down to $550? What's going on, right? What I decided to do is I just recently sold off a majority of my position on Tesla. I wanted to update you guys on how I plan to trade it, and just because I do something never means that you should do the same thing as well. Share down below, especially if you're trading Tesla, not if you're going long on Tesla, how you plan to approach Tesla in the next couple of days. One of the things that you guys know that I've been really trying to focus on, especially after my performance yesterday, is position size and focus on the overall direction. Tesla just had a really nice push up. We were able to make a couple $100s off of Tesla. I reduced it from, I think I had 150 to 170 shares. Now I only have 50 shares. This thing broke above the EMA line. If you're part of the Learn Plan Profit group, you would have seen during the live trading how Tesla was able to gap up and how I began selling off my shares as we reached these overbought levels. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if it pulls back a little bit, and that's why I reduced my position size back to 50, which is what I always keep overnight. Just in case it does end up pulling back, I can buy more at a better price. Now, I want to talk about Tesla on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. Right now, we are at a critical point, and one of the things that a lot of you guys did agree with me on is as Tesla pulls back, Tesla pulling back, or just a stock pulling back in general, should not ever be something that is scary. It should be something that should be expected, something that you could prepare for, right? So as something reaches 180-day highs, it's not only going to test the EMA line, but often it pulls on back, and then guess what? Tesla made new highs, right? Pulls on back, but the last time that it pulled back didn't go as low as it did the previous time. Pushes up, pulls on back, makes higher lows. Pushes up, 180-day highs, pulls on back. So this is why in yesterday's video, we were talking about, hey, we're at a point where if it breaks below, 600, then that can kind of lead to it breaking down to 550, where it can actually begin to make lower lows. Tesla has never, or not actually recently, made lower lows on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. It definitely did pull back. Pullbacks are healthy, and let's be honest, Tesla was on a great rally leading up to its addition to the S&P 500 and its amazing performance and super hyped up day on Friday, right? Now that we pulled on back and corrected ourselves a little bit, it looks like it's preparing to hold above the EMA line. We did break above the EMA line. My EMA line is set at a length of 15, so depending on what yours is set up as, it might be a little bit different. But as you guys can see, it pulled on back. It found a support. It's still staying true to this ascending higher high and higher low support level. It doesn't mean that it has to. It just means that, this is a step in the right direction. This is where if we continue to break above 650 and make higher highs, then guess what? I will only continue to buy more of Tesla, sell it off, right? And then hold my 50 shares overnight and then continue to do the same thing overnight. Approaching it based off of my performance yesterday, because Tesla was a little bit more on the bearish side, I just went in with a very aggressive position size. It's a very simple mistake that I made where the overall direction was against me, and even with the overall direction against me, I took an aggressive position size. So again, those were two negatives that led me to work on focusing more on my position size and focusing more on the overall direction. This is what I think is so important, is to be able to learn from your mistakes. It's not that you're never going to make them again, and this is something that we talked about during our Learn Plan Profit live trading session today. It's that there's no such thing as a perfect trader, but working towards as getting as close to perfect as possible. And these improvements are made over a long period of time, and it's just simple little improvement, where today I could have been more selective with my entry point, more selective with the direction, and more selective, of course, with my position size. So instead of adding in increments of 20 to 30 shares every time on Tesla, today I only added in increments of 5 or 10, which allowed me to approach it in a much more relaxed way. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Do you think that Tesla is in the early stages of making these higher lows and higher highs and it's going to reverse right back up? Or do you think that it's going to get rejected and this is in the early stage of it pulling back to 600 and then back to 550? And so overall on the day, I'm not up a crazy amount, up a little bit over $1,000. But again, that's a step in the right direction. So I appreciate you guys' time. I hope that I earned your thumbs up. Don't forget, we did just drop the Dialed collection. That is the third link down below. This is our latest collection. So if you guys wanted to pick up any of the scallop tees, any of the tank tops, they do come with a design on the back where this says Dialed, and then in the back it says dedicated. The fuzzy hoodies come with a dial stamped on it, and you guys can see it has that carpet stitching on it. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. All of this is down in the description if you guys want to follow up with it. Continue working hard, continue following dreams, let your passion be what drives your success, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.